All right, let's talk about something we all do, probably every single day, video calls. Whether it's for work, for school, or just catching up, they're everywhere. But here's the thing, how do we go from just showing up to these meetings to actually mastering them? Let's dive in and figure out how to make every single online call a total success.
You know that feeling, right? It's a classic problem. You've got a commitment over here, but you're also desperately needed somewhere else. Well, that's exactly the problem video conferencing was born to solve. It's the magic tool that lets us completely erase distance instantly.
So what is a video conference, really? At its heart, it's just a face-to-face conversation that happens to be powered by the internet. It uses these amazing cloud networks to connect you with your team, your teachers, your family, no matter where they are on the planet. You see them, you hear them, all in real time, almost like you're sitting in the very same room.
Okay, so we've got the what down. Now let's get practical and talk about the how. First up, let's look at your essential toolkit, the actual programs you're going to be using every day.
I bet you've seen these logos a million times. Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, and Zoom. They are the big three, the ones you run into most often. And here's the great news. While they might look a little different, they all work on the exact same basic ideas. So once you learn one, you pretty much know how to use them all.
And that's because it really just boils down to two things, no matter what program you're on. You're either going to be the host, the one creating the meeting and sending out the invites, or you're going to be a participant, just joining a meeting that somebody else set up for you. That's pretty much it.
And getting into a meeting could not be easier. You'll get an invitation, probably in your email or your calendar, and from there, you either just click the link, or sometimes you'll copy a little meeting code and paste it into the app. Either way, you're literally just one click from getting connected. So let's trace that path one more time just to see how simple it is. Step 1, you get invited. Step 2, you click the link or you copy that code. And step 3, you're in. That's the whole journey right there. Okay, so getting into the meeting, that's the easy part. But having a really great meeting, well, that's not just about showing up. A little bit of prep work beforehand can make all the difference in the world. I like to call this the pre-flight check. Seriously, before every single call, just take 30 seconds to do these 3 things. Check your internet, test your camera, and test your mic. A quick check like this will help you avoid almost every common technical problem that can derail a meeting. It's such a small habit, but it saves so many headaches. All right, you've done your prep, you've clicked join, and you are live. Now, what do? This part is all about the rules of engagement. How to be a fantastic participant once the meeting is actually happening.
Once you're in that call, these 2 buttons are your best friends. That little microphone icon lets you mute and unmute your audio. And trust me, the golden rule is stay on mute unless you are actively speaking. And right next to it, the camera icon. That lets you turn your video on and off, giving you total control and privacy whenever you need it.
You know, beyond all the buttons in tech, it really just comes down to one thing: respect. The best advice is to act just like you would if you were all in the same physical room. Pay attention to what's being shared on the screen, and to avoid distracting everybody else, only use your microphone or your camera when you actually need to.
So, the meeting is over, everyone said their goodbyes, but wait, your work isn't quite finished yet. Let's talk about the final and maybe most important step in the whole process.
So, what is this final crucial step? It's so simple, but you'd be amazed how many people forget it. You have to send a follow-up. This one little action is what makes sure that your meeting actually leads to something and that everyone walks away on the same page.
A quick follow-up email is the perfect place to recap the big decisions and lay out what's supposed to happen next. And here's a pro tip for you. If the meeting was recorded, make sure to include the link to that recording. It is an amazing resource for everybody who is there, and it's an absolute lifesaver for anyone who couldn't make it.
So there you have it. From that pre-flight check all the way to the final follow-up email, you now have the complete roadmap for a great video conference. The next time that little reminder pops up on your calendar, remember, it's not just another meeting. It's a real chance to connect, to collaborate, and to make things happen. The only question is, are you ready?